Welcome to Horse Racing Gamer, where champions are made.
Dream Cup. Of course, we have to every year. It does kind of take away the feeling in this game when you can run it every year as opposed to God Racer 2004, where you do have to wait like an Olympic time period or, a FIFA World Cup time period. It does feel different, but let's see if we can sweep it for once. So 5-year-old sprint. Yeah, Electric Arrow, by far the fastest horse at that distance, I think. The Distaff at 10 furlongs. Probably Frugal. Ooh, I don't know. Frugal Lark or Pale Reef. That's kind of close. Because Frugal Lark, where else could I run her at a mile? Social Brandy is going to... You know what? Let me put horses in races I know for sure. Social Brandy will run the Dream Classic. The Dream Dirt. Common Earth. Kind of common sense. Ready for Combat would be good too. I think I'm going to do Common Earth. Ready for Combat can run the Dirt Sprint. So we'll put her there. And that still leaves us 3 spots. Do we even have 3 horses remaining? We do. Somehow. Okay. Stream Distance. Who can run that? Toxic Waters. Perfect. Toxic Waters for the Dream Distance. The Dream Mile will be between King Lark and Frugal Lark. Can't even remember who has the better stats for the mile. King Lark did get the mile champ title. I think I'll put him there, and I'll run Frugal Lark at the distaff. So, this is going to be how we finish today's episode and the year. A full Dream Cup with horses that I actually feel confident I can try to win with. 7 races in the Dream Cup. Let's see if we can actually win it this year. I've won races in the Dream Series, just never actually winning the full championship. So, we'll see how this goes. Here we go. All right. Full field of 14 to kick off the Dream Sprint. And yeah, we're not going to have much of a chance. We're like the 3rd long shot. But, hey. Can't remember if have we won the Dream Series in this game? I know we won a couple of races. No, there's no way we could have, because I've never had a horse capable of running in every race. Now that I do, we can actually possibly win the Dream Cup legitimately today. Wasn't even anticipating this. I totally forgot. I guess it kind of makes sense, though, that the Dream Cup is every year in this game, because you don't have as many horses, right? As opposed to Gallop Racer 2004, you have more horses. Does that make sense, or am I just, talking in circles? Like, in your opinion, does it make more sense to have the Dream Cup every year in this game because of the lack of horses that you can race with at one time? Or would it have made sense to have it every 4 years? You know what I mean? Because to be honest with you, you're going to retire more horses in Gallop Racer 2004 in a quicker time period than in this game. Terrible start for Electric Arrow. I forgot this is a sprint and a really, really quick one. Totally forgot. Totally forgot we were running the quickest of sprints. But we're not going to finish all the way back. Will we finish for points? Probably not. Electric Arrow, he's a great horse, but obviously he can only do so much against some of the best in the game. But that's a much better result than where I was supposed to. We still beat out about 6 or 7 horses in the process. But we finished 9th. So it's all good. Yeah, wasn't even paying attention. But either way, I think it takes away some of the value in this game of having it every year, but I like that it is every year because, again, the likelihood of you retiring brand new horses every year in this game is rare because you only race with so many, That's just what I think personally. So no points there. We just miss out. Not ideal. That means we're going to really have to do well the rest of the way. Frugal Lark's up in the Dream Distaff. She's running 10 furlongs. Got to pay attention this time. Again, most of my horses aren't going to be that strong to win out in these races. But We just need points accumulation. But keep in mind as well, my motivation through the Dream Cup series is if I can't win it using my best horses and I'm actually running well, that was a bad race because I didn't pay attention till the end, and still we ended up beating way more horses than we were supposed to. But I think had I been paying attention, that could have been a top 6 finish, which would have given us points. Anywho's, like I was saying, if I can't win the Dream Cup series, it's just a reminder I still have a ways to go with our horses and our breeding, which again keeps me motivated for the game. So I think it's kind of you win either way. Okay, now, and I also forget too, because these are the best horses in the game, they can get out so much quicker and earlier. You know what I mean? Without having much of an issue. Because they have better breaking ratings, better power ratings, all that stuff that allows them to get out pretty quickly. But Frugal Lark's going to get right behind Desert Ending. Oh, didn't see you there. Gosh, that kind of scared me. I'm not even going to lie to you. If anybody, I doubt you guys are, but for anybody that ever grew up watching the original WWF, there's this old guy named Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And if you know what I'm talking about, then that probably reminded you of him, what I just did. If you have no idea who that is, then you have no idea who I'm talking about, and it's let's just pretend the last 30 seconds didn't even happen. But for anybody that does know, it just kind of reminded me of Hacksaw. R.I.P. Hacksaw. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go. One tap. Go. 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 Gotta get to the rail. All right. Now, I know we're not going to win. The field's just going to come rushing past us at some point. But Frugal Lark holding her own up here. Holding her own. She's got grit. We can finish for points. Frugal Lark's still going to finish 4th, I believe. 4th or 5th. I mean, that's just a testament to how much I love Frugal Lark, to be honest. I'd be lying if I said she was as good as those horses. I just think she's so tough in the stretch. And I got a great stretch run. That was an important race for us because that gave us much-needed points that I was lacking beforehand. So very, very important win. And, yeah, fortunately, our rival finished in 2nd. Our rival didn't get any points. Ross, that won the first race. So we are 1 win away from being in contention. We still have 5 more opportunities. Here we go, is ready for combat in the Dream Dirt Sprint. She's 2nd to last long shot, or 3rd to last long shot. What's her stats now? Oh, yeah. Yeah, not as strong as I would have thought, but got to give her a chance. Got to try to get some points regardless. All right, now let's see. Who did I... Gosh, my Gallop 2003 playlist is not even properly organized. Just trying to see who I used. The horses on the track. 5-4. Okay, it's just this episode. Sorry, I'm actually looking to find the episode where I at least started breeding. 3-5. Okay. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I hate bad starts. Sorry. I have not been on it with my starts in this game. I've been way off on like all occasions. Now, this is a sprint, Eric. Remember, it's a sprint. So, like, sprint. Get to the front. Trying to hustle her to the front. Yeah, I know we're pushing you too hard, my girl. But, like, you got to run with the big dogs and the big girls. And you want to be at front. You want to be up front. So... Okay. Let's see how ready for combat hangs. She's got a little bit more stamina in the tank. Can she fight? Ah, she's going to tap out. Stamina and power is huge. She looked like she was going to roll, and then she absolutely hit a wall. No points here today. Again, this is all still a good reminder at the quality of horses I need to have the best horses in this game. That is still my goal for all Gallop Racer series. And... the good thing is about this game, once I release them, or once I retire my horses, they will come back into the game at some point. Cubic Message. What a weird name. What What a weird name for a horse, honestly. Cubic message. Like what? Oh, come to find out, I'm going to have to go several episodes back just to see who I actually use for breeding. So our rivals aren't really pulling away. They're kind of all exchanging wins. I just need one win to get back in this Dream Cup. Let's see how this goes. All right, we are back here with the Dream Distance here with Toxic Waters. He's actually a pretty decent distance horse. Like, he can certainly run this distance, and I'll show you the field again. 84 stam, 84 power. Like, he can certainly compete here today. Last corner leader and fast pace okay. I hope that doesn't push us too hard, but we have no choice. We'll be running with X Factor, fantastic, and Stable Elite. Stable Elite has no chance. X Factor does. Little Eden is actually the second favorite, so we'll be running with them. So watch out for the 6 horse and the 12 horse. And see how we do. Here we go. Our first chance to actually win a race legitimately today, which is crazy to say, and it comes from an original, so that's even better. All right, we needed a good start. We needed a decent start. Okay, just push the pressure. Gosh, how hard are we going to be running? 6 and 12 going to the front. Toxic Waters has to join them. All right. Now, it's a little bit hard controlling his speed. He either wants to go way faster or too slow. Like, he can't figure out what I'm trying to instruct him to do. But it's fine. Oh, man, could you imagine if we could win this race with Toxic Waters? I don't think I've ever won a Dream Cup race with my originals. Fast pace, okay. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I still think up to this point, right? Toxic. I don't know who's better between Toxic Waters and King Lark. I'm going to have to check Hall of Fame afterwards and see how they did respectively. Man, just trying to get a win. Just trying to get a win. But we can still win this Dream Cup. It doesn't seem likely, but all you need to do is just come in first. And I know there's something you unlock for doing that. I don't know if it's a horse or what. I'm assuming it's a horse, but I can't remember who. I really need to keep like my Gallop Racer like PDF like handy on me. That way when I'm like, oh, I think, or I can't remember, I can just pull it up. But, oh, admittedly, I'm just being lazy. I'll be better about that next year. Slow and steady with me. Everything I want to do, I eventually get to doing on this channel at some point. It just takes time, and I'm usually busy a lot of the times, but there's no excuse. I could pull it up, right? I could pull it up pretty quickly. Now, I do need last corner leader, but gosh, we don't have the stamina for this, man. Do we? Go, 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 go. And they're not going to give us last corner leader for that. Could Toxic Waters win? No, here comes the field. Little Eden's going to answer back. Ah, so unfair. He's done. He completely gassed. Still with so much stamina in the tank. Toxic Waters completely hits a wall. And looks like he's going to finish out at the points. Ah, that's annoying. It's so hard to time last corner leader on a track like that. But still, he finishes 7th. So not terrible, but... Little Eden smokes us. We finished 7th. But look at all the horses we beat. We beat Silly Hawk, Legal Station, X Factor, and that's about it. A good race, but man, no points. Looks like the Dream Cup will evade us this year. Better luck next year, because now 20 points away from first. We'd have to win out to even have a chance here. And even still, I don't know if winning out would win it for us. King Lark recently retired. Like 2-3 months ago, King Lark. He's up in the Dream Mile. And he's expected to finish 11th, like most of my horses today. Doesn't have the stamina, but he does have decent speed. But it's probably not happening, is it? Oh, well. Only thing I could do is give it a shot. But man, just when I think I've gotten there with our horses and we can win regular domestic grade 1s, we can win international grade 1s, we can steamroll through a GWS championship. And then you get to the Dream Cup and you're humbly reminded just how good the best horses in the game are. So I still have a ways to go. Okay, so who did I do for breeding? Year 44? Did I get that far? I feel like I'm looking for my videos, but I keep kind of bouncing around. Let me see, maybe this one. Ah, almost missed it. I was really trying to get it perfectly because I always miss it with King Lark and he has Gate Rocket, but did not happen that time. Yep. Okay, as long as we can stay at this pace, this should put King Lark in a good position to strike. Hopefully they don't say bad position, but you know how the AI are. You can't even run your horses slowly in this race without, like, having them be completely far behind, especially as a procedure. I'm kind of annoyed I've been on mainly procedures today. A mid-pack runner or a closer would be nice. Oh, no. Boxed in. Okay, here we go. Now let's see if King Lark can play catch-up. He's got 91 speed. Let's see if he can drive. Come on, King. You're going to get blocks. Not my problem. Ooh, King Lark making a run here. Making a run to the inside horses. We're going to have some opposition on the outside. King Lark pushing, 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 pushing. And I would say out of all of our originals, one of the better performances today along with Toxic Waters. King Lark 7th. The lucky number 7th is where I'm finishing. No points. Just outside of the points. Literally every time. And almost a perfect race. Almost a perfect race. And even considering that, just goes to show you how hard it is to still win in this game. Yeah, no Dream Series here today. Dream Cup, not yet. Next year, hopefully. So 3 more races on the card. The Dream Dirt with Common Earth. Actually, decent chances because, oh, look. His twin is also here at post position 1. Oh, man. It is what it is, right? Okay, sorry, I'm still trying to see who I use for breeding. Yeah, so who did I use? I forgot, it starts in April, right? But yeah, we'll see. So who did I do? No, it is in April. Ah, almost got a perfect start. But that's a great one for Common Earth. He gets out like a rocket, so... Finally, a horse I can kind of run wherever I want. And I don't have to feel threatened by the pace of the field at any point. But again, trying to win the championship is kind of over at this point. Even if we won 3 straight races, it's not going to happen. Like, what? 2 or 3 7th place finishes just outside the points? It is what it is, right? It is what it is. Man, as great as I think we've done recently, still have a ways to go to get to these these type of horses, this level that they're at. Man, I do wonder how HRG Arrow will compete in the sprint since she has 93. She might actually be good at the sprinting category, but that's one of many categories I still need to address. Categories? What am I saying? Okay. Here we go with Common Earth. Not going to whip yet. Here we go. Could Common Earth actually win today? I'm going to win a race with Common Earth well after the winning is not going to help us win the Dream Cup. Gosh, Common Earth is really that good of a horse. I know this, but man. Rolls away with that. One of my easier dirt wins. Wow. Yeah, no need to celebrate. I mean, my goal is to win the actual championship, but that's fine. Dream Dirt by Common Earth. So I guess he should be the standard for my dirt horses. They need to be as good as him to win. And we set the record. And look who we beat. Our twin, our clone, Common Earth. Oh, man, you can't even make this up. Can't even make it up. That's actually kind of funny. It's actually kind of funny. Wow. Like, seriously, look at all those zeros I had. Had I at least had 4 points like Jinkies, we still wouldn't even be close to winning, but we'd be closer. Because they won 2 races. We needed at least 2 wins. And winning a second race now with no other points, nah. Third place isn't decent, but it's only off of 2 efforts. Well, to close out the show here, my friends, the Dream Classic with Social Brandy, he's a long shot. No chance, and you know what? J-Ho is here. That's a horse I would still like to unlock, but not even close to him yet. So it's fine. It's been fun. I like doing the Dream Series in this game when I can, because I always forget it's yearly until I play. And then as well, it keeps me in the mindset of remembering how much more seriously I need to take my breeding to ensure we get the exact quality of horses we need. You know? So this will close out the show here today. This will close the show. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Really? Now I get the perfect start when it literally does not matter. Yeah. I haven't said this in a while, but Gallop Racer trolling me. I feel like I was on a tangent of saying that quite a bit because I feel like the game was constantly trolling me. And, yeah, it has finally returned. It said, you're not going to win the Dream Cup this year. You're not going to get a perfect start in any of these races, but we'll give you one on the very last one where you're on a long shot that has no chance. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your faith and your confidence in me, Tecmo. Fantastic. Now let's see who I used with Common Earth last year. Pale Reef and Paracosm? No way. No, they said ready for combat. What year are we on in this game? Year 48 or 49? Yeah, I didn't even retire ready for combat yet. I guess it's this episode. I'm on my phone looking for the breeding episode, and it's still not popping up, which is kind of crazy. Oh, well. I'll look for it after this episode. I took this whole video to find it and still can't find it. I also want to be better about that, like labeling my episodes a little bit better so it's easier for everybody to kind of look for stuff. Probably should start including notes in the bottom of the description or the comment section below, like, hey, this is what happened today. And if you're looking for, you know, gosh, doing timestamps, though, is so time-consuming, especially since we do, like, a bunch of races. But if I stick to 8 races per episode, maybe it'll be worthwhile. Well, the long shot Social Brandy doesn't finish in last. I certainly could have pushed him a lot more, but I was kind of distracted, obviously, and didn't really feel the need to. The 8th. 8th and 7th. Just how it's seemed to go today. But, again, that is going to close the GWS, or excuse me, the Dream Cup series for us. Yeah. That is going to close it. So think. Pale Reef and Toxic Waters. That was the year after. Yeah. So we're going to finish in 6th overall with a total of 15 points. Common Earth wins the Dream Dirt. Ready for Combat finishes in 12th in the Dream Sprint. And Frugal Art finishes 4th in the Dream Distaff. So none of my originals finish higher than 7th. So we still have a long way to go. But that's a good reminder. Oh, I forgot. Orca's Water is here. Buy Electric Arrow out of Pale Reef, if I'm not mistaken. 5 stars across the board except for the Discipline. Don't know what I want to do with the tack. Neither of the parents had any, so I think I'm going to keep Orca's Water the same. I usually always do shadow rolls in this game for my horses, but I may not do anything for this one. I could, I could do kind of like, what type of blue shadow roll have I not done in a while? Be black. He actually has a high sock on his right front, so I'll leave those alone. Or, yeah, it's right front. Just do 2 on the back. Can we just do all blue? Kind of want to stay basic for this guy. I don't really feel like he needs anything else. Gonna do this blue, stick with the black shadow roll, and that will be Orca's Water for you. Orca's Waters, I should say. Oh boy, let me start off with my own speed training session. I literally have not done this in about 4 months' time, so this could go really bad really quickly. Okay. Yeah, let's see how this goes. This guy should be an absolute blast. He should be as good as HRG Arrow, if not maybe better, but I'm not sure. Frugal Arc was definitely better than Pale Reef, but we'll see. Actually getting excellence. Oh, I feel like my analog stick is going to give at any point. Yep. Ah, I hate it. I hate it. They're going to give me, what, the 78. Well, I'm doing manual training for the rest of that time period. Oh, that stinks. That stinks. But average is 75, so at least I'm doing my average. Ah, Common Earth. So I finally found it. Ready for Combat, and Common Earth is who we bred last season to get our upcoming foal, which we'll see in 3 months in game time. So yeah, I figured it was Common Earth. Congratulations on your Dream Cup victory. Bright Opal has been unlocked. Wow. Is that the first time I've actually won a race? Maybe it is in this game. I thought I already won a Dream Cup race in this game. Maybe not. Because I've never unlocked Bright Opal. But of course, that's for winning the dirt. Wow. Bright Opal is like a pretty great horse. But also I have to wait for him to pop up in the shop. Him, correct? I know how good Bright Opal is, but I don't really pay attention to that horse outside of just knowing that I'm going to see it at some of the toughest races. Yeah, what horse? I've unlocked a horse that hasn't popped up at all in a while, like years in this game. So no kidding. I mean, no telling when he will pop up. But yeah, Common Earth and Ready for Combat is who this foal will be from. So really excited for that. Another year. Both of our 3-year-olds are now 4 years old. HRG Arrow, she finishes the year with a record of 13 wins out of 16 starts, 7 grade 1s, and a title, which is the GWS Sprint. And we look at Great Answer. Check his stats. Great Answer, 13 wins out of 14 starts, 9 grade 1s. Has never finished worse than second. 170,000 in earnings already. And to add to the titles, I forgot to check. Dirt Champ, Horse of the Year, and GWS Dirt. Now, I remember I said I wanted to go to the Hall of Fame to check, to see who has the most grade 1s out of all of our horses. So let's go to Hall of Fame. He's Social Brandy. 19 grade 1s for Social Brandy. Okay, he used to pull only 8. So 19 for Social Brandy so far is the limit to beat. Frugal Arc has 20. Okay, she elevates the stakes. 18 for Toxic Waters. Electric Arrow. 21. Electric Arrow is the horse to beat. Pale Reef at 17. Wow, she did way better than I thought. She actually had a more consistent winning record than Frugal Arc, as far as her lifetime starts are concerned. Why don't I remember doing any of this with Pale Reef? Like, I would if I watched my videos, but just when her name pops up, I'm like, what did I do with her? Not bad. So this upcoming, well, the 2-year-old that's developing now that we just ran a training session with from Pale Reef, Orca's Waters, he should be pretty strong. One Lady Miracle, she only had 4. Common Earth only had 6. I forgot I retired him undefeated. Flightline, basically. America's Dream, only 11. So yeah, Electric Arrow seems like he was the most winningest horse I've had. Clearly. Yeah, Electric Arrow, 21 grade 1s. Can Great Answer surpass that? I think he can, especially since I've done all these dirt races with him. I could stack wins on the dirt just to get him to that point, but I also want to try him out on turf. So that's what we will do this year. Let's go ahead and see what his first turf race will be. Wait till he's in the blue. Could run him in the Kyoto just to get an easy grade 1 out the way. Because as usual, there's nothing to do until then. So might as well stack the grade 1s, run him in the Kyoto. And then HRG Arrow, she's only a turf horse. We'll get her ready for a grade 2 when necessary, or a grade 3, but I'd rather get her ready for a grade 2 tune-up. The Biscayne's a little bit late, because what is she running in March? You know what, to be honest, it may be worth waiting to put her... Well, she can't run either of these. The Heaven Stakes would be cool, but... You know what? I'm actually going to run her in a grade 3, because I do want to run her in the international grade 2. Or run her in the 2... in post, way too high. Darn it. Is there anything you can do? Not really. If I put her in this race, she won't be at 100%. You know what? I'm just going to have to save her for the Heaven Stakes. That's a big grade 2 in Dubai. I'd rather save her for that than rushing her into a race. So Great Answer will be the only one I'll be racing in between now and then. But guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Again, it'll be probably a couple weeks before I come back to this game, if I could speak correctly. But it will not be anywhere near as long as it was previously. Appreciate you guys so much. Much love. And until next time, Horse Racing Gamer signing out. Hope you all have a great and fantastic day. I will see you next rotation for Gallop Racer 2001. Coming back to the channel. Goodbye.
Welcome to Horse Racing Gamer, where champions are made.